Oop. Welcome back, prisoners, to another episode of Edge of Discovery. Last we left off, our science and security team had returned to Thora Outpost Alpha, where they finished confronting Dirk's nemesis of the arena, Gamer, defeating him successfully in an arena battle. From Gamer, you learned that Merrick had hired him to store him in one of the boxes in logistics and engineering, but he had decided to sneakily swap the boxes on Merrick so that he would not be able to leave and he'd be stuck in a box for the rest of his life. With this in mind, you guys managed to sift and sort through the database of boxes, and you were able to find Merrick. And in fact, he was actually stored on the mobile research station, which you were already planning to take out onto the surface of the planet the next day. You quickly were able to figure out the stasis mechanism that had him on a timer for 14 days, and you were able to wake him up, but you decided, rather than waking him up immediately, that you would wake him up in about 24 hours. And you did. You woke up, you guys had some conversations with him, you learned that he is a member of the Syndicate, and he does have contacts that could help you remove the compliance collars, which I'm sure everybody would like to get off their necks. Unfortunately, he does need access to the sort of data sphere in order to be able to make contact with his handler and his contacts that would be able to help you out with deactivating the collars. He offered to, if you guys could get him access, that he would happily get your collars deactivated as long as you were willing to help him get off the planet so that he could get to his next job. Knowing this, you guys were already planning on investigating some of the electromagnetic disturbances on the surface of Thora that have been pointed out to you by Phil. Merrick helpfully pointed out that this was perhaps another settlement of some kind. Who knows? And you guys made your way to the nearest one. Upon arrival, you guys have departed the mobile research station, leaving Merrick behind. And you have wandered up to the entrance of this oddly abandoned, as it appears, facility. A little brilliant that scene now. As you walk up to it, everyone immediately notices that there is smoke sort of softly billowing out of some of the windows of the facility. They appear to have been blown outwards. Ash hangs heavy in the air, and sort of little embers are drifting around. The large steel doors that appear to be designed to swing open and closed have shifted slightly ajar, and they appear to be not quite functioning. Some of you, depending on where you're standing, I think I may have moved you guys so that nobody was initially seeing that. Yes, so yeah, you guys, this building does appear to be roughly 2 stories in height in terms of the door, and it does seem to be built right into the mountain. Can I get a culture check from anyone who wishes to take, or sort of see if they know what the markings on the front of this door are, because there does appear to be some sort of design or something engraved onto the big steel doors.
Let's see.
Five.
You got me too close to the group. I'm over here. Where you're at.
Okay. Yep. You guys are free to position yourselves as you wish. I will simply pause the game if something pops up. So yeah, I mean,
now you can do that.
Sorry.
I was just saying that's a really cool feature.
Yeah. So
I got 120 foot blind sense, 120 foot telepathy.
yeah,
I'm scanning.
My
My blind sense is thought based, so yeah, but just like blind sense, but based on thought.
Anyways, tell us more about this delightful building we're looking at.
Yep. Just a second, because I do need a roll. Can I get you, Sensei? Can you roll a wisdom check as you reach out with your mind and try to sense the presence of any creatures?
Is that how blind sense works?
No. So specifically, I'm doing telepathy. So, because I believe you have farther range on your telepathy, right? Than
No, both 120 foot blind sense and
okay.
120 foot telepathy.
So, sorry. I guess that makes it irrelevant then. Correct.
I see everything.
You do see everything. Unfortunately, you currently do not sense anything with your mind.
Okay.
There appear to be no creatures.
Okay.
I will.
You gotta put like a 120 foot grid around me.
Yeah.
Anything living.
I mean, yeah. I can judge distances. It's about half the map. So, yeah. As long as there's not doors or anything, and yeah. Dirk, you were asking more about this building. Yes. I mean, the smoke is continuing to pour out of sort of mainly it's the door in front of you, the very top of the door, as well as the sort of the right side of the building as you're facing it. And as you peer into the gap between the two doors, you see that there's a light far off in the distance that appears to be blinking.
I'm seeing the flashing light. How much of that can I see? Like
everything that you
back
can
there, but it seems pretty far.
Everything that you can see, you can legitimately see. So yes, it is quite far back there. However, it is a light source, so you can actively see it. Sensei, with that 25 culture, because with distractions, I've forgotten about it already. You know that the marking on the door is actually a corporation logo. It is a corporation logo for Circle Corporation, a competitor to Cubic Corporation.
Okay. I relay that information.
So are we even expecting resistance here?
There's nothing living. Maybe perhaps robotics.
Always expect resistance. Clear from front to back, and then make sure there's nothing behind us.
Right.
Communicate if you see anything.
Where's Mako going?
And Mako, don't forget that you do have that robot with you that you can.
I don't think I have control over him though.
Oh, you do not? Okay, hold on a sec. Let me grant you control. You should be able to move him now. There we go. Excellent. Excellent.
Oh,
excellent.
thanks.
That window is a little bit up, but if you guys just spend a little bit of time, you're able to certainly climb up into that. As you're going past, you do notice that there also appears to be some sort of bit of like a rock slide on the far left, right side of the map. As you're, it's the left side of the map, but you're facing the as you're facing the building. It's a little bit right. It's at this point that Eris is gonna pipe up a little bit and just ask, is there a plan here, or are we just running straight in?
Well, yeah, I need to identify the signal, right?
Well, I mean, electromagnetic interference, as Barry said, it's probably just the fact that this building is here, but I mean, they might have access to the data sphere. I guess we'd have to look to find out.
And that's a plan.
Okay. As you guys enter inside, you guys notice that in here it's quite dark and dim. So much so that your dark vision should be properly showing black and white if it goes out too far away from a light. And the ash and embers are a little bit thicker and heavier here, but it doesn't appear that and I'm just gonna pause you guys because I need to do a measurement because I'm pretty. Oh no, you're still good. So I've unpaused it, but yeah, it's you know, as far as you can tell, it seems like emergency power is currently only on, as there are a few lights here and there that are sort of flickering on and off, but for the most part, there's not a lot of power in here. And you are some of you are getting closer to that white blinking light. As far as you can tell, it appears to be coming from some sort of vehicle that's buried underneath rubble and debris.
Shall I light the place up a bit?
Sure. Never hurts.
Where is that? Why is that not?
I see just fine.
We'll use dancing lights. However, you want to handle that.
Lights, and they are 10 foot.
Or 4 objects that have a 10-foot radius light, and they all have to stay within 10 feet of each other. Or however you rule it, whether they're all in a line or whether they're all
They can be in a line.
Okay.
But I find that's good. I'm not sure if I can grant you permissions to this object.
No, I think
don't
you'd have to do it as an actual object and assign it a light aura as opposed to a light source.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, if you can just select and move them all, basically I just want to sweep them. Oh gosh, that is not what I wanted to click. Like this line of them instead of where's the like waypoint button? What's happening? Whatever. Like sweep the line across the room itself, left or right, kind of giving a scan of it as if it was like a big spotlight beam of like a 40-foot.
So you're thinking that basically.
Sure. That's fine.
I should have made them tokens.
It looks pretty open and clear as far as I can see. Looks like there's some sort of council up that way.
Yes, over there in the distance, it does look like there's some sort of equipment racks over there.
Just like debris from the roof?
Yeah. Part of the roof is kind of fallen in here a little bit. Looking around, you're noticing that, those of you with dark vision, there is clearly some sort of large explosion farther down the tunnel past the where the vehicle is, has the blinking light. And clearly as a result, there's been a little bit of damage to the rest of the structure of this building. For example, the windows have been blown out, as well as part of that ceiling has clearly fallen. And
yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to mention that certainly the top of this, the ceiling of this building is quite large. It's it's about 30 to 40 feet to the ceiling. Straight up, there's no sort of concaveness to it.
Still nothing on radar.
Let me just check, because I think perhaps... Nope.
Okay. Everybody's so quiet today. I'm speaking in mind. Your thoughts, keeping them to yourselves. Are you okay, Dirk? Ta?
Yeah, my mic decided I wasn't talking again. What's up, guys?
Ah, there you are.
I'm here waiting by the door.
What the hell? I put it on the mic.
It worked a while after I change it, and then it'll stop. You guys can hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
At the moment.
All right.
Yes, so there.
Stop at some point. What I said was I actually had just said something, and then Sensei said awfully quiet, and I was like, oh. I had just said, how was this place for?
This is a good question.
Well, competitive corporation. I imagine they had prisoners here as well.
Out in the middle of nowhere? It took us days to get here.
That's
Oh,
Our
not
prison.
imagine.
Our prison is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. They must have had vehicles and ships as well.
Yes, I mean, clearly looking at the floor here, you're seeing that there's definitely some sort of wear and tear on the floor of this complex. It appears that vehicles have been driving around here.
Right. Going to.
If you need light there, come on over here. I'll give you some light.
Where are
so-
you guys?
At this point, we are also going to pause. I have it paused. So, Sensei,
I can't go with you.
you are
Okay, never mind.
Response.
sensing some creatures. A few, just as you stepped forward, just popped up. You are free to roll a will check if you would like to try and enter their minds. Rill, looking down towards
there it is,
the rubble.
Then I'll keep chatting with my boys. Yeah, look here. Definitely some sort of vehicular compound.
Okay.
Those ships that were flying. I wonder if they were coming here. Or leaving here.
It's possible.
Makes sense.
Maybe they were. Perhaps they destroyed something. This building's been here for a while. Why is it just now giving off this static?
Hmm.
Perhaps they destroyed something. Or took something.
Or destroyed the
know.
shielding.
Rill,
Doesn't do us any good to think about it now. Gotta look for now.
can you guys not hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
I hear you.
And now.
Sorry. Rill, you're
Yes.
not only is Sensei now detecting some creatures just it appears to be just past the wall that's to your left on the right side of the map. Rill, you see in the shadows there appears to be something moving there as well, because you actually do have
Right.
almost line of sight on it.
Well, first things first. Solar manifestation. And my arm gets shrouded in the pointed, like, black hole that surrounds it. Why did it not let me update my token configuration?
Oh yeah, that's subtle, Eris.
Required limit field dim light not present. Taken data,
Okay.
but it's bright light.
Yeah, so there might be issues from the update. So, what is it you're trying to do? You're trying to make your light bigger, or? Okay.
There we go. I just had to use dim.
Yeah. Okay. Eris has also turned on her lantern, so.
So, how many creatures? I can number them. I know, even if they're concealed, I can see them.
There appears
All right,
to be
at least I know where they're
4 of
at.
them.
Let's see. I still don't have my character 100% figured out in my head what all I can do.
Damn it. Yeah, turn the lights off.
Why? The rest of us can't see.
That really was
There we
like the fucking sun there for a second.
It's turning on my ability. It's a bright flash. See, it's Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, you guys have noticed because you moved farther enough forward that there does appear to be some sort of window, right beside where you're standing, Rill, and it's just looking into what appears to be some sort of empty hallway.
Can I have a 30-foot dim light?
Yeah, I can. $30. There you go. It is added. It's just there's not much to it because it is.
Yeah.
You're in with a bunch of other people right now.
Be careful advancing, Ta.
I'm not.
Right. The creatures are this direction, correct?
Well,
Yes,
worry
they
about
appear to
advancing.
be. You're sensing them around that
Go
corner
straight ahead.
there.
Okay. Right in this area. How do you click? How do
You
you?
click and hold. I think it should ping it. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
lock and
target.
load then.
Be prepared.
Mako does the generic loading his gun cocking scene.
Does it go?
as you guys are creeping closer.
Oh, hold on, I'm in the wall. Could you move me one to the right?
Yeah. So actually, Rill, I'm gonna move you back. As you step around the corner and take a step forward, you hear the sound of the creatures sensing your presence and beginning to move. We're gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
All right, where's that button? There it is.
If you go to the counter track. Okay.
Oops. Oh yeah, I can pop out things on this.
I can't find my initiative button.
It's on the encounter tab, combat tracker tab. Lets you roll it if you have it.
Reckless.
What?
So if you click on the fist icon in the top right,
Oh,
and then if you just click on the D20 die. I gotta roll here. So this.
Can I re-roll?
Not.
Maybe I can.
And oops. Oh, so I was just gonna have the droid move on the same turn as you, or do you want?
okay. No, that's fine. We can move on the same turn.
Yeah, it just will, I think, make things easier for you.
Yeah.
So move combatant. In combat. And unfortunately, again, it is, and this is where we don't have the turn tracker anymore because I fucking updated. Hopefully that works as well. It's going to come up to this corner. It's going to peek around the corner. You can roll me a perception as a hand and some eyes poke out from the side of that corner, and
Oh, hello.
Yeah, let me handle
You
this.
shoot with a pistol? Is pistol in me?
Yes, there's a pistol in its hand. Dirk, you notice that its eyes appear to be red and glowing. Sensei, same deal. Except you notice that several of its teeth appear to be missing, as does quite a significant chunk of its hair. It does appear to be in some sort of blue jumpsuit. And it's taking a shot at Real, as Real you are approaching. 13 versus EAC.
Oh, sorry, no, I am 14.
Okay, so it misses as you approach. Great, and my combat tracker is deciding to not work again. Okay, I will just do manual then. Okay, so I'm gonna have to undo that. There's another ghoul that gets to go. It's going to step out here, and it's gonna take it's gonna stare down Dirk, and it's gonna take a shot.
I don't even see the one that shot me.
Dirk, it's missing, because that's going to be a minus. Well, a minus, so 15 versus your EAC, Dirk.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay, so it's going to deal 4 fire damage to you as a laser beam hits you in the leg, singeing some of your fur. Gosh, it's not Eris's turn. Well, it's Eris's turn now. God damn it. She's going to step forward. Or, yeah, she's going to step forward to the 30 feet. She's going to make an attack with her Ember Pistol. That's going to miss. Pop you out so I can take you over here. It is Mako's turn.
Mako time.
Yeah, just try and move your token 1 square just so I can make sure I disabled that.
It still says game paused on my screen.
Yeah, you're paused.
There we go. I've unpaused it. There we go. Can you move your token? Yeah. Okay, cool. Excellent. Don't know why the combat tracker is not working, but it's deciding to not work.
Alright.
Not have updated.
Oh no, you did it.
He's going to do a little combat tracking. On the thing that he sees.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah.
And then he's going to shoot. I should now have... I think I made it so that activates when that's turned on. The hell? What the hell?
Yeah, unfortunately, because you rolled a 2, that's going to miss. and I believe that's your turn because you've used your movement and your standard.
Yep.
So that is.
But it's droid's turn. Go droid.
Oh yes, droid. Forgot about droid.
Droid, I want the. Droid has a what? Movement of 30 feet. Okay. Ah, you can see him a little bit better. Are not 100% in range yet.
You can shoot at farther range increments with penalty.
Yeah. He'll do that. Line him up, droid. Boom.
That is going to hit. Roll.
Pew pew.
Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Okay.
I need everybody to roll perception.
Perception it up.
The exception of perhaps Rill, because it's hard for you to see around that corner.
And if anybody moves,
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I pick it up instantly.
Yes. So everybody notices that yes, indeed, the your robot ally has made good contact with one of the creatures. The electricity does seem to coat over, sort of hit the creature, and spark around a little bit, but the creature does not seem phased. Okay. Going to be this ghoul's turn. This ghoul, well, I guess I should not have said that. Oops. Is it gonna step here?
It's the second time you did, so you already gave it away.
I'm apparently bad at that.
But I ignored it.
Yeah. It's going to
I don't
take
know
a
what that
pot.
means anyway in this game.
It's going to take a pot shot at your droid. However, a 13 versus EAC does not hit. And that's its turn. Dirk, it is your turn.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a big old wide open corridor. I'm gonna take an extra action.
Okay. So you've run forward, and
I'm gonna take a trick shot. Trick shot around the van.
okay. Make your trick shot roll.
Trick shot. Where's it? Here we go.
So you need to click the attack button.
Perfection. Try the extra.
Unfortunately, that attack is going to miss as you dive into the little cubby hole between the truck and what appears to be some sort of hole in the wall. You fire off a shot, and it very much goes wide as you're looking at where you're going, not where you're shooting.
I communicate to the commune that there's a tunnel behind me.
Yeah. So because I accidentally had too many tokens on here, I've messed up initiative. So I've actually already had the creatures move 3 times. 3 of the creatures move, and there's only 4 of them. So I will fix that for next round. The current order that they are in will be the order that they go. This last one, I think, is just going to move there. It's not going to be able to attack anyone. It doesn't want to get in the way of its allies. So, Rill, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So seeing them all shoot over there, she's going to move up to the... Oh, hey, and there they are.
And there they are.
This is marking my, not how high I am, but my solar combat stage, or whatever it's called.
Yep. Your attunement.
Before I go boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. And using her solar needles, she will just strike at the one right in front of her. That is not any of that stuff. Oh, I could have done the targeting.
That's going to be a critical.
Oh.
I'm going to need you to...
I do not have this weapon set up correctly.
So, do another attack roll. So there should be, I think there's 2 buttons on your sheet, attack and damage. If you click attack, it does the attack. If you click damage, it'll do the damage roll. What is that versus?
Yeah.
That's versus energy AAC, right?
1 second.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It hits and it confirms. So roll damage twice.
It's considered a one-handed kinetic advanced melee weapon. Whatever that means.
There, it's against kinetic then.
Yeah.
Gosh,
So
good
click on damage twice. The damage button.
Oh,
twice.
okay, that's where I rolled a critical for it.
Oh yeah, so critical. And then we're gonna get 28, and I'll show this to everyone. Show to all. So you were doing kinetic, so bonus effect, bleed, 1d6 per 5 levels. We're currently 3rd, so it's 1d6. Roll 1d6. Do you want me to roll it, or you can roll it?
You can get it if you already have it typed. Don't matter.
Four bleed damage. Jesus.
Bad. Walk up. Hit it for 18 with 4 bleed. I'll take it.
I mean, you fucking obliterate this thing, and it's just dead.
Oh. Part of its body is just torn and like it's absorbed and destroyed by the black hole, like stabbing, piercing thing itself.
And actually, this is where the fun begins. As you cleave this creature in twine, this is the first time you're really getting a good look at them. I'm not going to make you roll perception, but as you stare into this creature's eyes, you see that they're a little bit void of thought and life, except for what appears to be the fire that's burning inside them. Their eyes appear to be glowing and red. The skin looks burnt and taut against the bone. It's still wearing the remnants of what appears to be a jumpsuit similar to what Merrick wears, of sort of the darker blue variety. And as you cleave this creature in twine, it is going to explode.
All right.
I need you to make a reflex save.
$16.
$16 is not going to be enough, as you are caught on fire. as
Do I take
it
that 6 then?
explodes. You do not take that 6 right now. You take that at the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. And
That's
you
so
are
cool
on
with that.
fire.
Does that come with the activation of that thing?
Yes. I think I forgot about how I had exactly configured this, but yes, like I should be able to like target you, and then click a macro, and it'll roll exploding,
cool.
and then burn you. Yeah. Okay. Moving on, Sensei. Your friends have advanced forward. There's been fire between the two groups. Rill has successfully stepped forward and slain one of the creatures, at which point it is exploded in her face. The other creatures seem unfazed by the fire around them. And it is your turn.
Okay, and just because I lost it on the map, where did... first I reach out. Does anybody need a buff of any sort?
Unless you can protect from fire, I'm good.
Nope. Not yet. Okay, I think that is a no. Okay, and sure. Nope. Okay. Okay, I will move down here. I got an extra 15 foot of movement.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have that one's 70 foot.
Oh, sorry, I was incorrect on the burning stuff. You do take that D6 damage now, and then you take a D4 each round while you're on fire. Okay. Sorry about that. Sensei.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to get fancy. I'm still having a challenge. I'm just going to needler rifle with a minor inhibitor, -1 on all attack rounds for 3 rounds, +3, so 6 rounds. And try to hit the one that I can see within 70 foot. Now, how do I do that? I target it?
You don't have to target it, just roll whatever it is. The targeting does not apply that sort of automatically. So click the like attack button. Okay.
Yeah, hang on.
I believe to debuff enemies you do have to hit.
Yep. Okay, I missed.
Yeah, unfortunately that is.
Yeah, no, with a needler I have to try to hit. You're right. So okay, that's my turn.
I think you get a free hit on allies, but for
free
enemies it's not free.
Yep. Anybody I'm attuned with, I get a free hit on if I can see within vision.
So it is this ghoul's turn. This ghoul, seeing you have slain the first creature in front of you, it's going to move forward in front of you, and it is going to swipe at you with its claws. For 11 versus KAC.
That misses. 11.
Okay. Eris, it's Eris's turn. She's going to move forward with the rest of you. And she's going to shoot with her Ember pistol. That's going to hit.
6 damage, yeah.
6 damage. Oop, oop, oop. Do the thing. Great thing like that. Mako, it's your turn.
All right. Mako going to move in closer. He doesn't have that anymore, so I have to take that off. The one that he had combat tracking on is dead now. Go and take another shot at this boy right there.
The one that's adjacent to Rill?
Yeah. Why did I roll the damage?
You do need to click the attack button.
Alright, well, that's his damage if this hits.
That is going to hit.
Right, so that's 7 piercing. And then the droid, because I actually forgot about the droid as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move in closer as well. Get a look at what everything is back there. And he's going to shoot the same one that Mako just shot. Attack.
Again, the shot does appear to make good direct contact with the creature, but again, it seems unfazed by the damage.
The electricity is not doing much then. Alright, well that's my turn.
Okay, that one's dead. Dirk, it's your turn. You're huddled.
Yeah, can I make any sort of knowledge check to know what these things are at this point?
Mysticism.
Well, fuck that. Alright, fire away! I heard my friend note communally, they don't seem to take much damage from electricity.
Indeed.
But I've also seen they don't really take any damage from fire.
But it did take damage from just shooting it with a regular bullet.
Well, I don't got regular bullets. I got fire and I got electric.
Are you making any sort of plea out loud to this extent?
Oh, no. I'm
Keeping
just,
it cool.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sort of I sort of put my head to my hand for a moment. I go, oh, why me? But, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna try and make a diversion using the distraction action. Except with my feet, I can make the distraction action and divert their attention away from everybody else to me, rather than making a stealth check for myself.
Okay. So I believe that is still a roll, though, right?
Yes, it is a bluff check. So they say, "Hey, do I look tastier than that piece of star flesh?"
You see all three of them, their heads turned towards you.
I shake my mohawk around seductively,
their eyes glowing.
like a moth begging to be eaten.
And it shimmers because it's got light.
Yeah, it's got light too.
In the glow of the light from Sensei and the blinking yellow warning light, the ghouls turn towards you, their eyes glowing, and they're
I'm a little too close. I'd like to be here.
they're starting to make their way towards you.
Nice.
And it is going to be their turns immediately. This one is going to step forward into the light, as is this one, and jointly as sort of a firing squad, if you will, they will both fire at Dirk.
I hide behind this robot.
Oof.
So the first one is a 25 against EAC.
I roll to disbelieve.
Roll to disbelieve. Well,
Yeah, I'm taking a will save. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just being Continue.
So you take 2 points of fire damage, and then the next one's gonna shoot at you. It's gonna critically fail. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have my fumble deck here, so I need to just do it manually by rolling a 1d53. Why did you do that? That's not the dice I'm asking for. There we go. So that's 9. Plus 2, so 11. And that's energy. Your weapon expends all remaining fuel or charges, so that one's not going to be able to attack with his pistol the next turn as he misses. And Dirk, yes, you concentrate and try to imagine that you are not where you currently are, but the realization soon unfolds that this is not the Matrix. You are certainly where you are, and the searing pain of the laser bolt hitting your thigh certainly helps remind you of that. Rill, it is your turn. You're currently on fire. Roll me a 1d4.
Oh, I shrug. I knew it wouldn't work, but it was worth a shot.
Oops. So I tried to click the thing and it did. There we go. Just click that.
So you take 1 point of fire damage, and you need to roll me a reflex save. An 11 or higher will mean that you're not on fire anymore. You are no longer on fire.
Okay, I go to second round of attunement. And the one in front of me. Oh, that is not. I will have to fix that. Oh my.
Another critical. Roll another attack. So it's not going to confirm, but it still does double damage. So roll. Give me your 16.
16 piercing damage. And I imagine I'm about to explode again.
Do you deserve it?
So here's the thing: for the first one, I will admit I did forget something regarding damage, but I mean you're very close to exploding. Sensei.
And can I still flip a step?
Yeah, you can take
Or
a
is that
guarded
not a
step.
Starfinder? Okay.
Yeah, it's called a guarded step. It's just 5 feet.
Since they explode, she'll swing and step back.
And of course, the measurements is off because it's trying to do it within the same round. Let me see if I can advance the round. No, I can't. So you might have to count out the squares or look at the number in the. That's not in the brackets.
Get ready.
Yep. So since
Move action. Move action. Identify.
Okay.
DC was whatever based on the character, whatever it is, the creature rarity table on page 133 says. I auto roll a 29.
Okay.
Custom microlab.
Yeah. That is very high. So-
Actually, is it life science or
It's
physical
mysticism.
science? Mysticism? Okay, 29 is the right roll then.
So you, in the midst of battle, you take a quick second to analyze these creatures. Even with your portable lab, your scan indicates that these creatures are unknown. The closest thing that you can approximate to them would be a ghoul, but these clearly seem to be not your average ghoul. You know that ghouls are undead creatures. They're somewhat intelligent. Being undead, they obviously have undead resistance to things such as non-lethal damage. And I will get the rest of those immunities too.
But I only do non-lethal.
Bleed, death effects, disease, mind affecting effects, paralysis, poison, sleep, and stun. Ability damage, ability drain, energy drain, exhaustion, fatigue, negative levels, and non-lethal damage. Any effect that requires a fortitude save. Unless it works on harmless objects. Usually ghouls are actually a little bit smarter than what these creatures appear to be. These don't seem to be really talking or communicating, but they are, certainly they are taking more advanced tactics than the creatures that you fought in the caves below Thora Outpost Alpha, the Kefkex. It's also interesting that you were able to sense their presence through telepathy, because normally purely undead creatures would be immune to that.
Right, they do have a mind. Okay. Alright, I copy all that. Looking around, trying to see who do I think is in trouble. I think Rill is, right?
Yeah, certainly Rill's taken a little bit of damage. She was on fire a minute ago.
Yep. So Rill, you have you want AC or enhancement bonus? Or movement?
AC.
+1 AC for 3 rounds.
Okay. What's the ability called? I'll make a modifier for it. It'll be a thing that happens.
It's called a basic booster, enhanced AC, but just so it's +1 AC, 3 rounds.
Okay. Is it EAC or KAC?
Just says AC.
Bonuses to AC are to both.
Okay.
So if it's
And
+1,
basically
it's
what you do is, Sensei, knowing exactly where you are because I'm attuned to you, lifts one of its tentacles and shoots out a little needle that flawlessly targets you, no pain, like a prick at the most, and now you have +1 AC. 3 rounds. Turnover.
Yeah. So it is the ghoul who's looking not too great in front of you. It's actually going to step forward, and actually, as it does so, you notice that the skin beneath, just below the surface, it starts to glow, and a little bit of light starts shining through the skin, and finally, right next to you, it explodes. So I need you to make a reflex save.
I knew this game was about to be played between me and it.
That's going to fail. So burn. So it'll be one. So you immediately take 1 point of fire damage, and then your next at the top of your next turn, you'll roll for that burn damage again, as it expires itself in the field. Eris is going to step forward. Still going to shoot with her pistol. Roll. Oh, that's gonna miss. So I shouldn't have rolled damage, but that's her turn. Mako, it's your turn.
Alrighty then. He is going to move. Yeah. Right, yep. Gonna move right there. As he moves, he's changing guns from his rifle to his automatic auto gun.
Okay.
Auto target rifle.
Yeah.
Now he can't do it this round because he moved, but he's going to attack the one closest to him. So this boy. Attack. And he's going to do a full attack this time, actually.
So because you moved, a full attack is a...
Oh yeah, you can't do a full attack, you're right.
Yeah, so it's just
he just shoots once, so that's actually a 21.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna hit, so roll damage. Ooh,
9
nice.
piercing.
Hit.
And a little noticing that the pistol that this robot has isn't working. It is going to how far are you from it? 5. It's going to do one of these. It's going to move first. Going to move right there, and then do a sticky bomb grenade.
Sticky bomb grenade. And that just happens.
I do not know how that works.
So which square was it targeting? Can you hear me?
And if you're talking, we don't hear you.
Heard that.
Now we hear you. I heard that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I broke 2.
Okay. Yeah. So what square was the robot targeting?
He's targeting this guy.
Okay. So because you just have to roll to hit the square basically. But I believe it still is a 15, so we have to roll a 1d8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's actually gonna land in this square, but it's still good. I mean, it's a 10-foot sphere, so it's still gonna hit both of them. And then if you want to roll 2d4.
God. 5 damage.
No, that's not damage. They're entangled for that many rounds.
Oh wow! All right, dude.
Yeah.
That's good.
So they move at half speed, cannot run or charge, and take a -2 to AC. Attack rolls, reflex saves, initiative checks, and dex-based skills and abilities. Fun times. Tangled. Okay. Dirk, you're up.
They look entangled to me.
Yeah, this droid has flown in front of you, shot some sort of grenade out of it, and when it exploded, it just kind of exploded in a gooey, sticky mess. And these creatures seem to be struggling against it.
Trick shot between Mako's legs.
Okay. Hit the attack button.
Trick shot.
You do know we're the same size, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
that's
Trick shot.
that's going to hit.
I don't know how you're doing that.
He is, I think, considered small. So, although you're
I'm considered
small as well.
I'm also considered small. He has to remember this.
That's true.
He's just rolling, doing a floor shot.
Yeah. You do make contact, Dirk.
Probably
Am
did.
Okay.
No, I hear you.
Okay.
I don't hear him.
Yeah. So, I mean, you are still using one of your 2 pistols, right? So, you make good contact, and the sparks fly across the creature's chest, but it still seems to ignore whatever it is you're trying to do with that pistol of yours. At this point, Eris will pipe up and say, because you're close enough, would you like a weapon that'll work?
I also don't think we can occupy the same square.
Too small?
Okay. Are you guys not able to hear me still, or?
Yeah,
I hear you.
Okay. I think we've lost
I don't think we hear.
Dirk.
Yeah, I think we've lost Jared for a while. Also, by the way, Microsoft never bought Discord. Just ended those talks.
Oh, they did? I thought the purchase had gone through. It just...
No, I am able to enter the space of any small, medium, or large creature with no penalty.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in fact, you are receiving a +1 to your AC right now against ranged attacks. So why don't you back that talk up while I'm here protecting you?
He doesn't want you buying them.
Okay. Did you have a response to Eris offering a weapon?
Yeah, I said, I'm more for show.
Certainly
Which I'm sure she
seems
thought was serious.
that way.
Or
Okay.
ironic, one of the two.
It's the school's turn. It's slowed, so can only move half speed. Speed that. It can't move there. It could move there. It's going to move there and swipe at you with claws. Real?
Yep.
Nope.
No.
This. Oh, and it's even like another -2 on top of that. This one's going to slowly drag itself towards Mako and Dirk and shoot a laser bolt at you.
Which one of us?
Mako. That's going to be 11 versus EAC. I'm sure that does not hit.
No, it doesn't.
Real, it is your turn. You're currently on fire. Give me a D4. You take that much damage. Take 2 fire damage, and you are no longer on fire.
Pat yourself out.
All right, indeed. I also become fully photon attuned. I forget in this game. That is 15 feet. Okay.
Yeah, it's the exact same count. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Exact same
Okay.
range as Pathfinder.
Yeah, we'll see if this spooks Dirk a little bit, as this is going to fall just short of his face. So
Yeah,
throughout this,
I doubt it.
just like they have been glowing and kind of welling up to their own explosion. You don't need a reflex for what I'm doing.
I know, but I'm on phase.
Okay.
You light a cigarette.
Real too.
Yeah, yeah, off the explosion of whatever it is.
Oh yeah, there we go. Real too. The like energy building up around her weapon as she strikes with it each time. That sort of black hole pointed arm kind of is gathering that light energy around it, and it now explodes into a supernova. I do not know that save is accurate though. And it
Probably
did
not.
roll the thing either. Okay. Well, that's not very much. Sadness. 2 1s in there.
Is it fire damage or fire damage?
It is. Yeah. If the save is based off my charisma, like most things are, that would be at least 13.
Okay. Yeah. So you detonate and engulf them in flames, and as the fire subsides, their clothes are definitely completely gone at this point. But they are very clearly singed. But it may not have been as effective as it could have been.
Pops her back to unattuned.
And you can see now that they're not clothed at all, that they do kind of sort of look a little bit like desiccated corpses. The skin's very tight to the bone. There's not really much distinguishable about them in terms of features and stuff like that. Sensei, it is your turn.
Okay. First I'll move a little bit right there. Okay. Right there, move action, and I will one of my other tentacles come up and shoots a green needle out. Uh, 15.
Yep, that's going to hit.
Two acid.
Against the one closest to you or the one beside Bill?
Closest to me.
Okay.
And it now for 6 rounds it is minus by hex. -1 to all to attack rolls for 6 rounds.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Back to the top of the round. That one's dead. Eris is...
Don't do much damage, but I debuff a lot.
Yeah. Eris is within range. And she's going to take another shot with her Ember Pistol. That's going to hit. And that's going to do a little bit of damage. Okay. Mako. Your turn.
Mako's like, it's time to finish. Yeah, it's time to finish these things off. He prepares. Since we're going on the same turn, me and the robot, would you allow me to move it before I attack or not?
Yep.
Do you not? Okay.
Yep. You can switch order as you need to.
It goes like tells the robot to move back a little bit, and its attacks aren't doing anything, so he's just gonna not attack with it anymore against these things for right now. He then does this. First, delete that one, and gets his 30. I get my 30-foot cone ready.
Yeah.
As he does auto fire.
Okay.
See if this actually works.
The 2 is going to miss. The 18, and the 13 actually now. Those are all going to hit. So you've got 3 hits. Which one do you want to hit twice?
The one that I've damaged a couple times, so to make sure that one dies, so this one.
Okay. So you hold the trigger and unload. Do we minus that for that one? And minus 2 for that one. And
also, I moved fucking Derek with me as I moved, so that's a thing that happened. Oh no, we never moved. Okay,
yeah.
Yep, we never moved.
Yeah, no, he moved into the space that you were in.
God damn it! Get my space.
Yeah. So you hold the trigger and unload on these creatures, spraying them with several of your bullets.
Make me.
But it appears that they are still standing for the most part.
Yep.
But
So he just pulls out his gun and just goes, "Get out of the way!"
It's fine. I'm short enough.
Just unloads the rest of his ammo.
Okay, no, you didn't kill any of the creatures, but they are certainly worse for wear. The one beside Rill is looking pretty shabby. Quite a bit of it has, just been shredded off, but they're still pushing ever forward. Did I drop off again, or are you?
Nope,
guys
you're here.
Okay.
We got that.
Dirk, it's your turn.
All right. Are they wielding their pistols? This one is.
Yes, the one that's a little bit away from Mako is currently wielding his pistol. The one adjacent to Rill has been trying to scratch at her with his claws.
What the heck is all that?
It's because we're stuck on one round.
Yeah, it's got a
Ah,
couple. It's got all my movement from forever,
Yeah.
and I move a
That-
lot. And now I'm
that's
back,
awesome.
and I didn't do it. I've decided against it, and now I'm back.
Yeah, I mean, if I could end combat without deleting everybody on the combat track, I'd probably go with that. Yeah.
That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Can I? If I thought step up and trip this guy,
Okay.
how do I do that?
So you want to do a trip, right? So that's gonna be athletics versus his KAC plus 8.
Are all combat maneuvers athletics?
Yes. Yeah. With the negatives he currently has from Sensei and the fact that he's entangled, he falls prone.
Yeah. So Mako shreds him with this full auto over my mohawk, and I just sort of like slide forward and kick this dude's legs out with like a sliding kick.
With the leg sweep. Good old leg sweep.
It wasn't in my equipment for some reason on this game, but I have a little hunting knife.
Yeah, you have a switchblade.
Yeah, I have a tiny surprise hidden blade, just Jesus.
Yeah.
Just I want to also have that out for when this mother stands up.
Okay. Fair enough.
He is undead, right? I've confirmed this with Sensei.
Yes.
This is not an alive creature.
It is not an alive creature.
Yep, I let everybody know everything.
Alright, he gets the knife then.
Okay. Well, I mean, from the ground, because it's now their turn, it's actually going to try to bite you. So
I kick it.
It's going for the ankles.
I think
Minus-
that's gonna minus
-4 for prone.
Yeah, so 11 versus KAC.
Negative. I sort of kick his jaw shut with the back of my foot.
Excellent. The one in front of you, Rill, is also going to go for your throat with a bite.
Oops.
9. Yeah. Yeah, 9's not going to hit. Rill, it's your turn.
All right. Much like the way Wolverine fights, but with one arm, Rill comes in with another shank. Though might miss.
Well, actually, again, with the fact that they are currently entangled, that is actually going to hit.
Seven damage to the face.
Yeah. Okay.
And then 5 foot step side.
Okay. Sensei. It is unfortunately still standing in front of you.
Do I find myself reluctantly back to back with Rill?
Reluctantly, I like
It
that.
actually would have looked more like she stabbed the creature, and as she followed through, she put herself between you and it.
I'm gonna shove her out of the way next turn. We're gonna fight over who's gonna take this damage. God damn it!
They haven't even hit Rill once.
Whatever, you're still taking more damage.
They've exploded. But
Ooh.
That hit really hard.
You were trying to target a creature?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
The other one.
Well, this makes
was
my
gonna
life really easy.
Debuff the second one.
That's versus kinetic, right?
Yeah.
You take a -5. Me think me am okay. You take a -5 penalty to intelligence checks and intelligence-based skill checks until healed.
Interesting.
You've
Okay.
strained your brain a little bit.
That's my turn.
Yeah. Or perhaps you went to pull, you went to throw one of your darts, and for some reason you threw it the wrong way, and you hit yourself in the head, and then you got a dart sticking out of your head.
Well, I don't throw darts, but let's say it got jammed.
Yeah. Okay, that takes us back
Jammed
to
up
the
the tentacle.
top of the.
Do you have an infected tentacle?
Well, I don't know, but I'm not really sure where my brain is anyway. So wherever it is, floating around inside my body, it got punctured.
So. Sensei, you had just gone. It was Eris's turn. Eris stepped forward, continued to use her Ember Pistol. She'll make an attack roll with that. Shoot, that's gonna crit. And we're gonna another. Not gonna confirm though. So yeah, that's fine. But it's going to do 5 damage. So a little bit of damage to that guy. Mako, it's your turn.
Alrighty then. Mako is got friends in front of him, so doing what he just did is not the smart idea.
No, plus you would have to reload if you want to fire that weapon again.
That is true.
Clip is currently empty.
He is going to Yeah, he'll move action, reload the gun. And then he'll just shoot at the one that's in front of Dirk now.
Okay.
Dirk promised him that he's not going anywhere and easier to hit.
That is going to hit.
Excellent.
You fire off a shot just above Dirk's hair. Although I guess you're not much taller than Dirk, but...
No. That is 8 piercing damage.
Excellent. Yes, but unfortunately it is still standing, although it is definitely seeming to shift around a little slower. Dirk, it is your turn.
Yeah, this one in front of me is exploding.
No, you did your leg sweep and you've got him knocked on the floor. He tried to bite at you, but was unsuccessful. He's not exploding. Mako did just take a shot at him, but he's not, doesn't seem to... He's definitely hurt.
I'm not trying to catch fire like some freak over here. Wait, I am. I'm taking this damage. My teammates. My weapon's doing this calculation wrong. I tried to put in my own weapon here. I just put damage for it in a 1d4, but then it added the level of the item for some reason. Does it do that? And missing that.
So it'll your basic. We'll call your switchblade a basic melee weapon. That means you get to add your character level to the damage.
Oh.
Because you have weapon. Everybody should have a weapon specialization now. Except for, I think, Sensei, because he's multi-classed. So you get to add your, essentially your it's your class level, but you guys are all single class except Sensei, so your character level.
Excellent. Well, then I'm going to stab this guy. No. Okay, I got to get Tile real away from here.
You would get a bonus.
No, I'm being irrational again. I gotta stop. Stop yourself, Dirk.
Okay.
Dirk. Going crazy. Is there some way I can maintain this thing being...
Maintain it being prone? It's still currently prone.
I'm gonna provoke attack of opportunity.
Okay. (16) versus KAC.
That will miss.
16?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm just too agile.
Your kinetic AC is currently 15.
See, I have mobility.
Oh yes, you get plus 2 when you're. I see.
Plus 4. I'm a god.
Plus 4. Jesus.
Plus 4. You missed by a lot. It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Mobility.
I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna hit him with a shot and then yell at him.
Okay. Take your shot. You can make it a trick shot if you want, because you did move, and then that's. I mean, your shot goes into the ceiling. Back against the wall in the distance. we would take the first roll because it's the same roll. Yeah. Your electric bolt goes high.
I mean, it doesn't do any
wide.
damage either way, does it? It's not lethal.
No, it does not. It's.
Well, then let me have my 21 so I can yell at him.
I mean, you can still yell at him. You shot your gun in the air.
Hey,
Yell him at-
hey, ugly, over here.
Okay. It's now the ghoul's turn. The first one is gonna try and, which is to the south of you, Real, is going to try and bite your ankles, missing significantly. This one is going to provoke an attack of opportunity as it steps beside you. You can make that attack roll. Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Roll
I've
another.
attacked 4 times. 3 of them have been crits.
I mean, that's gonna confirm. Roll your critical damage.
Man, Rill's really working for my affection out here.
19 piercing
that's
damage.
Piercing damage. Normal damage bonus effect. The target is stunned for 1 round, so he's stunned. That's a given. How much damage?
He's 19.
19?
He's probably dead.
Oh, it's dead. But it does explode.
That's fine. I expect this. I'm ready for it.
So you and Mako, because you're within 10 feet. You both.
I mean, it blows
need
up
to
his
make a
buddy.
reflex save. Both of you.
Mhm.
That is not.
It goes like, roll.
You're both going to fail as you are burned. You are burned. So you both take that 5 points of fire damage immediately, and then you'll take a 1d4 of burn on your next turn. As it perishes.
Mako feels pain for the first time of this whole campaign.
The ankle biter already went. Brill, it is your turn. Roll that d4. And a reflex save. Reflex is not going to pass. You're still on fire. You take 1 point of damage.
And as she kind of twisted and shanked that one behind her, she continues the twist, pulling her arm up beneath her and bringing it down towards the one on the ground. Oops.
Ooh.
Oops. I didn't mean to roll critical.
That's okay. I think I can click on it to see what you rolled. So the first one was you did a d6 of 2.
6, 7, 8. It's 8.
8. Yeah. That one's currently still holding on for dear life. You're gonna take a guarded step. Okay, Sensei, it is your turn.
Doesn't get me far enough away, but it helps, I guess, a little.
Yep. Now, so do I have to do a heal, or do I need just to do like a heal check? I guess there's no heal check, so I just do a heal.
What are you trying to do?
I have to heal in order to get my int back.
Oh yeah. So you just so either you take 10 minutes of rest, or you can use
Healing
one
touch.
of your yeah, you can use healing touch to get rid of that.
Okay, it's a standard action. I got a pile of them, so boom, healing touch is gone. Standard action. That's my turn.
Okay. Eris is going to take perhaps a final shot at the one crawling in front of her. And it's +4 if you're prone to range attacks. Yes or no? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know what is it +4 to defense plus.
Yeah, I think it's +4 to defend. Sorry, yeah, you're right. It's a negative on the AC to melee attacks. It's a bonus to range attacks. So that's going to miss as the shot just goes in the ground in front of its head. Mako, it's your turn. You're on fire currently. Roll a d4 and make a reflex save.
Fire! You're on fire!
You take 3 points of fire damage.
Alright.
And then you make a reflex save. And that's gonna clear you, so you're no longer burning.
Yeah, it hurt. Shoot ya. Make me feel my own pain. He's going to make sure this hits, doing combat tracking as his full action, as his move action,
Okay.
then shooting.
You zoom in on the space between the eyes of this creature, and you
Boom.
pull the trigger and blow its fucking brains out.
No one makes me feel my own pain.
It explodes. The blast just goes past, just stops in front of you and Dirk, but unfortunately still hits Rill. I mean, you're already
Fucking
burning,
unit of fire.
so you get
Yeah,
one point
you're
of
right.
fire. Oh yeah. I was doing reflex saves to avoid the fire damage and the burning condition. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I guess that pretty much takes us out of combat. If you can I just get you to roll a d4 and then a reflex save. Yeah, so take 2 more points of fire damage. As you are no longer on fire.
What the hell were those things?
Some sort of
Why-
unknown ghoul.
Why'd they explode?
That's
Why
what I
did
think
they-
made them unique.
Can I look at?
Sorry?
Can I look into why they did explode, like chemically or something like that?
Yeah, so you can
Yeah, I was gonna do that too, but you go first.
But you know me, I gotta lick stuff.
Uh-huh.
so you can either give me perception, mysticism, or what's the last one that would be applicable in this scenario?
Physical science.
Physical sciences?
Life science.
Life science.
Yeah.
Perception it is.
Oh, nat 20. Taking a closer look at them.
I lick a little
bother.
bit of the fluid leaking from them.
Well, that's the interesting thing is now that combat has died down a little bit, you're taking a closer look at these things. You've noticed that as they exploded, their skin seems to have been vaporized, and all that remains is a skeletal, the skeletal remains of the creature, which 2 of them appear to be human. One of them appears to be a Kassath, and one of them does appear to be a Lashunta.
Their skins have dissolved completely. It must have-
Yes, there is only the skeletal remains
outward.
left. There's Only perhaps the very fine tendons are joining the joints now. The eyes are no longer.
It seemed like whatever flesh was present is what exploded.
Looking around, it doesn't. You don't feel that, because you feel if the flesh that was left inside had really exploded, there would probably be like chunks of burnt flesh here and there. It's quite odd that it was completely vaporized.
Were the bones damaged by the explosions themselves? Is there like a clear, like it exploded from the chest or something?
No. Well, so the bones are damaged. They are very like burned and scarred, like scored from the intense heat. But besides that, there doesn't seem to be any sort of one point pointing in any direction. Sensei, you know that this is very unusual for a ghoul to explode with fire. There's got to be some sort of physiological explanation. Dirk, with your 27, because that is a critical success, you notice two things. You notice that, yes, the eyes of this creature appear to be now vacant and no longer burning as they were when they are alive. But as you guys are standing around, you notice that a very faint, almost like little lick of fire seems to glow. You're not sure if that's just maybe one of the embers floating around, landing on the inside of the skull. It's hard to say at this point. The other thing you notice is that although there's no like flesh, or what you saw as their skin kind of remain, that seems to all been vaporized. You're noticing that there does appear on the ground and in and around the bodies, there's this sort of like finer like gritty powder that it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it doesn't just look like dust or dirt or little bits of rock, and it has a slight blue tinge to it.
Can I investigate this material? Bend down and touch it?
Yes, you can. I mean, you can certainly pick up a.
I kneel down on 4 legs.
Okay. I mean, getting any closer doesn't really provide any more additional details. It does appear to be some sort of fine powder.
I take a little bit on a finger, smell it first, and then if I'm not getting some sort of alarming smell from it, I'll put a slight bit to my tongue and spit it out.
So when you take a whiff of it, you get a very faint. It's hard to put your finger on it. It's almost like it's earthy, but at the same time smells a little bit like ash. And as you are you going to proceed to put it in your mouth?
Yeah.
As you put your finger in your mouth,
explosion.
It tastes like coals, basically, like ashes from a fire.
But it's blue.
But it has a blue tinge to it. If you wanted,
do I know of any of this?
Huh?
Do I know of any substance like this?
You know what? Because you've been so attentive, roll me an intelligence check, a straight intelligence check.
Here, I'm wondering, have you always had 4 legs? I've never noticed.
I have 6 appendages. That makes you work as both.
You got 8.
I got 6. Wait. Are they?
2 legs and 6 arms.
I think I got 6, but let me double check. You're right. I have 6 arms. Yeah, you're right. I have 8. So, but many Skittermanders choose to walk on 4. So when I kneel down, I bend the bottom 2 arms down as well.
So you can go into like centaur mode.
Yeah, I can run on 4 legs if I want to. I can run on 6. When I skitter, when I scamper and take more than 1 movement action, I'm almost certainly putting 4 to the movement.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
sorry,
fun to imagine.
So unfortunately, you don't recall ever seeing this before, but you do guess that maybe perhaps if Sensei was to take a look at it, he seems to be.
Yeah, I was about to say, Sensei, come look at this.
Yep. Okay.
I step to the side.
And just for you, I don't know if this is what you're applying to, but this is out of the biohacker.
Oh. No, I'm going off of a different table, so that must override that. So I apologize for that. I mean, what is your?
No, it's okay. It's the same, so it doesn't matter. But
yeah.
I just wanted to say that, you know.
Okay.
It will be different at some point. All right, so I fly over or float over, and
this is going to be a life sciences check if you decide to analyze it with your.
Yep.
26. So again, your tool is reading out that it's not familiar with the contents that it's analyzing. It would approximate the creature to be based off of the DNA structure and the general composition. It appears to be something similar to a kefek, and this appears to be the carapace, the shell, essentially.
Okay.
Putting that together, I mean, if there were you've seen large kefek, there's no reason why there couldn't be smaller ones, and perhaps they had somehow infested these bodies.
Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
An infestation of some sort. I would suggest we stay careful. I am protected via my shell, but the rest of you may want to be careful what you breathe or what you touch or what you put in your mouth.
Real, are you?
I do a second spit take just in case.
Real, are you paying attention to this at all, or?
I'm listening to them if they're speaking. But she's also very much so interested in trying to open the door to this vehicle and turn off this damn flashing light.
Okay, I'll come back to you on that.
Yeah.
Sensei, roll me an intelligence check as well. Just a straight up intelligence check. Oh, unfortunately, that is also not high enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure this stuff out one day.
Real. So you're trying to manhandle the door of this
whatever this thing is.
This thing open.
Uh-huh.
Give me an athletics check or a strength check. Either of the two, whichever you please. I think athletics is probably better.
Yeah, so if we're going to be doing athletics, then she's going to first... hold on, what did I just do with that?
Well, I was thinking, can you take 10 or take 20 on anything?
Not only if it's it's basically like DM discretion, or if I allow you enough time.
Okay.
Are you wondering about the intelligence check?
No. It the just do a longer term analysis of the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it does. Like, you rolled pretty high. Well, I guess not super high, but I mean, a 26 is very high. I mean,
No worries.
the readout is sort of what it is. Unfortunately, because it's not part of like the cataloged index of your tool. It's
Well, plus, if you don't mind, unless you don't want me to, mine's a biological. It's not a digital tool.
yeah. There's still some analysis based off of like your previous experience, though.
Right. I mean, same concept of, but I wanted to do biological flavor instead of a computer flavor.
We can certainly flavor that. So,
it's fine, but I failed still, so I'm good with that.
Yeah. So, the door is pretty banged up and bent. But sure, for you, you're managing to get a little bit of leverage and yank the door open a little bit. Not enough for you to get inside the vehicle, but you can see sort of the dash of the vehicle, and along with the somewhat annoying yellow light, there's a sort of like a warning window that's popping up that says critical failure, and it's just blinking kind of in rhythm with the light.
Hey, Mako.
Yeah. What?
Can you get this door open? Perhaps there's some sort of failure screen on the inside of this thing. Perhaps it could tell us what happened here. And I want to turn that damn light off.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let me get in. Am I thinking that I have to get inside to turn this light off?
Yes, and I will. What I'll say is, because you're small, although Rill is not able to wiggle her way into that door currently, you are. It takes a little bit of time,
right,
but you're able to get into the cab of the truck.
All right. Well, he'll get in, and then he'll go like to the bottom of the car and like rip the dashboard open or whatnot where all the wires are.
Yep.
And be like, yeah, I see. I'm sure one of these wires controls the lights. I just probably have to cut it or something.
So
why not just press the lights button?
I don't know which one's the light button. I don't know.
I thought you were good with this sort of stuff.
Roll an engineering check to figure out what.
I've never driven this car before. Okay, just because I know it.
Oh Jesus, 18. Yeah, I mean there's several wires going to the digital dash. You also know that there probably would be a light button, but it would be built into that dash, and right now it seems to be in some sort of critical override mode where it's not allowing input, it's just calling for attention. And you quickly snip the wire and the light stops blinking.
And once he figures that out too, he'll explain it like, anyways, the light is in some type of critical function, so even if I could find the button, it's not going to turn off. That's why I got to cut the wires. That's what I was thinking.
So basically, like the panel that you would normally hit like think of it as like an iPad where you hit that icon and it turn the lights off. That icon's you can't touch it because of the critical failure notice that's flashing on the screen.
See right here, it says critical, meaning it's in some override mode. I couldn't. You don't know these things.
I understand what you're saying. But thank you.
Yeah. It was annoying me anyways.
And then besides that, looking around, you notice that per the sort of like standard of vehicles, yes, there is sort of like a logging function, but it's probably just going to be metrics on the actual like engine and brake system and all that sort of diagnostic information that you need to keep the vehicle running. There's probably not like a black box that'll tell you why things happened. Okay, so the area that you guys are currently in, now that the light is a little bit dimmer, not flashing.
Oh, sorry. It's just a quick 30 to identify the make of the vehicle.
To identify the make of a vehicle. It appears to be a Circle Systems hauler truck. It's heavily used in mining facilities to transport raw ore to a destination that can process the ore. And looking around, you realize that, yeah, this is looking a lot like a mining facility. In fact, where the tunnels further collapsed onto this this vehicle, there's probably a tunnel that went deeper into the mountain that they were hauling stuff out of and transporting somewhere.
I put my hand on the hood. Looks like they're mining. Question is what? That's correct.
Wonder if they blew this up on purpose or by accident. If they got infected by something, perhaps they collapsed the tunnels.
So what you're saying is we shouldn't go further.
Well, there's
But I
rocks
think
in the
we
way.
I think we should go back first, if nothing else.
There are
A lot
other
of
rooms and
space
tunnels
kinda
here.
haven't cleared.
Yeah.
Who knows what kind of enemies might be behind us?
So there is a tunnel. I'm just gonna pause you guys so you don't move around for a second. So there's the tunnel where Sensei and the robot is. That does not appear to be, first off, upon a cursory glance, it does not appear to be natural. It looks like the tunnel was roughly hewn in some manner. There's also a door that's just to the left of where Dirk and Eris are sort of standing. And I'll let you guys.
We should check behind us before we move forward, boys.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what's
Don't
in here.
want to find ourselves caught between a rock and a hard place.
Agreed.
What type of hard place?
Yeah, so Sensei, as you're moving forward, there seems to be just more rough-hewn rock. You see an opening. It looks like whatever made this tunnel has broken through into some part of the complex. You do see. I'm going to need you to roll stealth, but you are seeing what appear to be eggs over there.
I mean, when would I have seen the eggs? So I would stop approaching.
Okay.
Where are the eggs at? In here? In
Yeah.
this other area? Okay. Okay.
So pretty much
Right
right
there.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
And why are you not working? We will just.
And I'll telepathically send that out to the others.
Eggs. What type of eggs?
Apparently there's nothing alive here, or else I would have picked it up.
Yes, you are
Enough.
not currently picking anything up.
Some sort of animal, I would suspect. Or
They
insect
appear.
creature.
They're spherical, red, and glowing.
Okay, 29. Identify them. 20 plus whatever
Yeah.
check it is. If it's a mysticism, 29. If it's life science or physical science, it's 31.
Okay, so in this case, it is going to be life sciences. Again, you get a somewhat similar readout to what you got on that dust. I need you to make another intelligence roll and a perception check. So with that intelligence check, because of your previous contemplations, that is going to succeed this time. I just need to. This. Okay. So, with that success, you are looking at the eggs, and their odd sort of orange, soft glow from within, and you're looking at the readouts, and that sort of like combined with the dust and the fact that your tool is sort of telling you that like it really feels like these things are Kefex. The memory suddenly hits you of you floating through the desert on a hover bike, and Ta reaching out with his hand and summoning creatures. You think that these creatures, the reason why you're unable to really figure them out and identify them is because they're not from here. They are from somewhere else. And those creatures did disappear after Ta had summoned them. And it seems that they are making a home for themselves.
Oh no, what have I done?
So, at this point, I need to know are you planning on proceeding forward or are you planning on taking a step back?
I will scoot back quickly.
Okay.
Full retreat.
You scoot
40
back quickly.
45 movement.
Yeah. You don't necessarily need to count movement right now, because due to some certain roles, we are currently not in combat. Okay. As indeed that appears to be some sort of nest.
And I relay that to Ta first and then everyone else. Looks like you planted a new life form here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've planted nothing.
Your summoned creatures have decided to stay.
Ah, you are speaking of Ta. He did mention something about that in his journal entry. What sort of creatures? The things we just fought?
What did you call those things? A Cafax?
Yeah, so the most similar thing would be a Kefek in your current dimension.
How do you spell that?
Khefak, I think.
Well, this doesn't surprise me. I suppose I'll have to deal with the problem then.
Oop. That's...
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So it's
that's
suspect
real.
it must probably plants itself into the bodies of other creatures. They may not want to go that way.
I would recommend we exterminate them, remove them from gaining any sort of foothold in this space.
Why? There's no need. It's not like we care about this prison. It's a dump that we're going to leave behind. Let's just figure out what we came here for and go. Although, if they're between us and, if they're anything that could move or come up behind us in some sort of pursuit, I'd say we're better off eliminating them. I just don't know why we're doing it for other people.
I agree with eliminating them for that reason too, though there have been other instances in which Ta's wake has had longer, larger lasting effects. Just merely like to try and nip those before they have the chance to grow now. Turns out to be safer for everyone involved.
Well, got no complaints from our safety is involved, so I think it's the best plan.
Shall we check this door at least first?
Before that, Sensei, is there anything else you can tell us about these creatures? Something we could maybe take advantage of?
Well, I don't really. They're really unknown, so it's not something that had opportunity to ever meet before. So it's just a guess. Since it's the same thing that affected the ghoul type creatures, perhaps they infect living creatures to create their eggs, or their eggs.
And I will
Something along
add,
those lines.
because now that you have been successful
Really don't know.
in recalling that memory.
But there's eggs.
Well, if they're anything like those creatures, then burning them won't work, and
I'd rather not get close to the next batch. Nothing that I sustained here will really last for more than the night. Nothing a little sunlight won't regenerate, but if I take too much more damage, might start to affect my body.
I agree. Any fights we get into, we should hold a position and allow them to come to us and continue backing up with softer targets in the back.
I can still hold the front line, but I won't be advancing forward.
I'll stay with you as well. Let's hold doorways, anything we can that's going to have distance, and keep them at range.
You want to stand here then next to me? That way, if anything comes flying through this door, we already have it blocked.
Ready when you are.
Mako steps away as far as he can.
Before... Oop. You guys can hear me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
just wasn't sure if it was having issues again. I will add that because Sensei you've actually remembered, like you've recalled the memory now. You do recall that at the time, was when this summoning occurred, he was trying to cast a spell involving fire. So it makes a lot of sense now that you're thinking about it, that these creatures are of fire.
I love this.
All right.
Okay. And you guys are opening the door.
I fire.
Immediately.
I fire.
Okay, we'll have a surprise
There's a
round.
barricade. Let's go. Perfect fight scenario.
I guess first, is everybody in the position that they want to be?
This is what we asked for.
Mako would have actually moved behind this dead body and used barricade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're just gonna delete you. You.
I need that for my barricade.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Here, let me...
Man,
Bodies
I
are
wish there was
useful.
more time. I would have said something to Mako. It's such a... Dirk disagrees so strongly.
There's your...
You said you were ready. I opened the door.
I know, but he wasn't back there when... that happened. I'm not gonna...
And I obviously immediately enter into photon mode.
And I take a shot if that's cool in the surprise.
Yes. I'm gonna try and fix this combat tracker because I noticed
We lost
that.
you again?
You've lost me again.
Oh, it's been doing so well for him.
Yeah.
He was doing better. He was doing better, Doc.
He got better.
He got better. That's a real shame. Fuck, which one of these guns does fire damage? I don't remember. They both sound like they could. Which one do you think does fire damage? Pulse caster pistol or flash compliance ray?
I don't know.
Well,
They
do
both
you
sound
think
like they
that
could do fire damage.
they're immune to fire, or do you suspect that? Do I suspect they're immune to fire? Or do I think they're damaged by fire?
Everything
at best.
everything that Dirk's come to conclude for himself is that they are immune to fire.
Oops.
You
I didn't mean
you
to-
open that door, you son of a bitch.
I went to click my token.
Did I get a shot off, James?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you.
There we go. Combat tracker is actually working this time. Yay. Yes, you do get a shot off. Which one are you targeting? Sorry, you cut out there. Did we lose him now, or am I gone?
Yeah,
again?
yeah, I cut out as well. Does this look like the same blue material? This guy over here, does he look like the same bluish material as what I saw over on the ground?
Yes, as what you saw on the ground.
Yeah, I'll fire it. Yeah, I'll fire at that.
Okay.
And hold on, I need to pop out my character sheet because I don't remember which one of these does fire damage and which one doesn't. This one does.
I think your gun, if you have your gun, if you click on your gun, it should have its abilities under it.
Yeah. So non-lethal. So the pulsecaster pistol, I think, does electric damage, but it's non-lethal. And the compliance ray, I believe, is the same. But if you click on the compliance pistol or compliance ray, it'll.
Yeah, sorry, I cut out again. I mean, I looked at it. The pulsecaster is the one that does electricity damage, but it's going to be a 10 against flat-footed on that creature.
That is not going to be enough.
All right, and then I'm gonna, I'm gonna press up against this couch in front of me.
No, it is difficult terrain. Quick. And unfortunately, I do not currently have that nice little tool that Tyrell has to automatically calculate difficult terrain. Yes. Okay. And then were you real? Did you say you were doing something as part of surprise?
No, I mean I'm the one who opened the door, so I assume that took my what I'm doing in any sort of surprise.
Yeah. Okay. And then the rest of you,
Because clearly they swung out.
Yeah. The only other person who can see anything is Eris, and I'm going to say that she's too startled to actually get a surprise round. And then I will just draw quick. So that is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Okay, it's the ghoul's turn. What is it going to do? And as you open up the door, you actually get to see this creature sort of stand up for the first time on sort of unsteady legs as it extracts itself from the I'm blanking on the name of the robot frame right now, but the Titanfall thing or the bionic suit.
This glowy boy behind him here?
Exoskeleton.
The exoskeleton, sort of worker exoskeleton that's now lying on the floor behind him with a red light blinking. And its eyes ablaze. It's going to pull out the pistol and attack against Dirk. That's going to be 16 versus EAC.
Do I have any cover?
I'm
small and there's a couch in front of me.
That is true. Let me just pull up the... I'll say that you have partial cover, so that's +2 to AC, +1 to reflex saves.
Then that misses.
So it's going to miss, and it's going to...
he shoots a nasty little shot into the couch.
It's going to slowly move forward. Rill, it is your turn. A laser just went wide of you and hit the wall beside Dirk.
He shot
Or hit the couch. It hit the couch in front of Dirk.
Right. Well, photon. No, actually, graviton attunement. As small little particles of dust and things around her begin to kind of slowly shake and creep toward her, weapon in her hand. She will 5-foot step out of view and ready her standard. Oh, god damn it. To attack if anything comes into the doorway.
Yeah. Excellent. So you're ready in action. Umbral. Yeah, Umbral thing. That's right. Dirk, because you're the only one who can see it right now. It sees you. Sees you take a shot at it, and it. You see it dive into the ground below its feet as it vanishes from your sight.
I communicate to the commune. It's below us.
It then. Yeah, sure. It emerges like a land dolphin out beside Sensei. And it's going to make a bite attack against you, Sensei. 30 versus AC.
Yo.
11 points of piercing damage.
Yo.
Damn.
This thing pops out of fuck Sensei up.
Yeah. As it maybe perhaps,
11 points.
Yeah. As it takes perhaps a grazing off of your mass. That is its turn. This is Eris's turn. Eris is a little freaked out. She's going to use her move action to say, tell everyone that they should probably really get that one, and points to the one that just popped out of the ground beside Sensei. And then she's going to proceed to take a shot with her she's gonna take a shot with her semi-automatic pistol. Or the pop out's not gonna work properly anymore. Actual 20.
Eris is in charge.
What? Oh, okay. So I need to roll damage on that again. That with her bonuses will confirm. So it's going to do 7 piercing damage. And there's going to be a crit roll. It's kinetic. Trick shot, crit effect. Attempt a free dirty trick combat maneuver against the target of the same attack regardless of range. I'm not super familiar with dirty tricks. Okay, well, while I look that up, Dirk, is your turn. Your sensei is threatened.
Yeah, I'm going to pull my switchblade.
Okay. And you're running up to it.
I do not have this set up, but trick shot. A 15 to hit. And then...
So what is your... So that should use your strength rather than your dex bonus? I think I switched...
It's an operative weapon.
Okay, yeah, so it's dex. Unfortunately, that's still not going to be enough to do damage, to hit. As your pathetic blade just hits the carapace and sort of just shakes off the blade.
Sensei, step back. I've got this from here.
Okay. Mako, is your turn.
Mako seizes target. His prosthetic eye brightens red as he targets in on it.
Oh wait,
All right,
hold on a sec.
All right, I'm back.
I'm really sorry. I forgot about get him. So there's actually a +1 to
We're here for your
Dirk's
damage.
trick attack. So you do actually manage, bolstered,
Yes! Let's
bolstered
go!
by Eris. You just barely managed to get your blade in between its
I'm protecting you, Sensei.
chinks of
What's
armor.
But you did take 11 damage. I don't know if you were here for that.
what for me getting attacked?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I heard it in between and
Okay.
took the damage.
Yeah. So roll
I'm not grappled or anything like that.
No, you're not grappled or anything.
No, you're Gucci. It's no Ryan situation.
4 points of damage.
And then, hold on.
Didn't you
I
already
didn't.
do that skill check, or? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's so, roll your d8. It's an extra d8 of damage, right? Your dice is in the way.
4.
Yeah, I mean, you managed to sneak your blade in there and do a good chunk of damage on it. Mako, it's your turn. Sorry about that.
Mako locks in on his target with his mechanical eye, not even needing the scope of his gun as he does this, and then shoots it. Wow. 20
That's gonna hit.
damage. Normal. 10 damage.
You guys are wrecking this thing's day. As you very much as you shoot it, it definitely you take out one of its many legs, and it's not exactly prevented from moving around, but it's certainly struggling a little bit here.
Yeah. Good one, Velvet.
Your drone. Sorry, because I accidentally put him
Yeah,
on track.
the drone. Get him, drone. Thinking that this one also has probably the same immunities as the last thing, gonna have it move up. And then do a slam attack.
Uh,
Hit it with its body.
It streaks towards the creature, but it uses one of its large claws to just bat it to the side, and it spins around and resumes hovering to the left of the creature. The way you moved it did move through attack of opportunity range, correct?
Sure. I didn't think about that, but yeah, I did that.
So it is going to do exactly what I said it did, swipe at it with its claws. And deal 4 damage.
No.
Or
Not my
10 damage. Sorry. I rolled a 4.
Oh, this thing doesn't have fucking stamina.
Nope, it's a robot.
Oh, that's get away, get it away.
Okay, Sensei. The creature has emerged from the ground to take a swipe at you, but your friends have quickly rushed to your aid.
Yep. So I guess if I take a move action, it gets attack of opportunity.
You can take a guarded step. Just so a guarded step is exactly the same as a 5 foot step in Pathfinder. So you can move 5 feet with your whole move action and not provoke. It also only has one attack of opportunity. It attacked the droid.
Yeah, well, I don't know that I know that, so. So that's my move action. And I will go ahead and try to debuff it.
Okay. 14 is not going to do it, as the needle does make contact with the creature, but the end of it simply just breaks rather than penetrating.
My turn.
Okay. Top of the round. It's Ghoulie Ghoul's turn. It's going to... So that's 10, 20... yeah. So it's going to move... Oh, that's the ruler, not the... It's going to move up adjacent to you. Real, you had your attack readied, so... Or a 9 is going to miss as it sort of ducks out of the way, surprised that you're there. As you swing, you sort of spin around a little bit, and this is the first time you're seeing it, but you immediately recognize it from the description Ta gleefully wrote in his diary. The creature that stands before Dirk is one of the creatures that Ta summoned. And to continue this creature's turn, it's going to try to bite you. For 11 versus KAC. I am pretty sure that does not hit.
Nope.
Okay. Rill, it is your turn again. You've swung once. Will you swing again?
Of course. Strikes right back. Ugh.
For a 1 for a second there, at least on my screen. That is going to hit.
Oh, it does hit. Okay,
Your
well,
first
should've
attack
started step
misses.
either way.
You step to the side and refocus and make contact.
10 piercing damage. My minimum is 7.
Yeah. You make good contact, but you feel some resistance against the damage. Against your weapon. Crab to crab time. Crab to crab. What are you going to do? There. He's going to swing his claws at you, Dirk. Or... Yeah, you annoyed him the most. The robot was unsuccessful in its attack, so... 13 versus KAC.
Lost Dirk.
Lost Dirk. Let me check real quick. That misses. So it is Eris's turn.
I'm alive.
She's gonna 5-foot step to the right, trying to take a little step away from the ghoul that's emerged from within, and she's gonna take another shot at the crab. And that's going to miss as her shot goes wide. Dirk. This enormous, not, well, perhaps not enormous to the others.
It's focused on fucking up this robot.
No, it swung at you and missed. So it is towering above you, looking down directly at you.
I see. And it's I'll provoke.
Yes,
But-
you would. But you do have mobility.
I'm gonna jump back and I'm gonna trick shot it.
Okay. So that's going to provoke. Because you can't
Yes.
do a 5-foot step. So it's going to use its claws. It's going to roll an attack. So 24 versus KAC?
No.
Huh?
That'll hit.
Okay. It just cut out weird. Take 8 points of slashing damage.
And then the trick shot. Better
As
be
you
good.
use the trait. Oh, you know what? Oh no, it's had its turn since then. Okay. The 22 will hit. That will do that. Did you roll your skill check? 8 more if 19 is not above that, so you don't do the extra damage. And that is your turn, Mako.
Mako is going to.
Hold on, sorry, but I was cut out. My trick shot did succeed. I rolled a 33, and I did 4 points of total damage on the shot.
I'm not seeing these rolls, but if you
Okay,
look at the
I got 3 rolls here. They say 2 more damage if 33 is greater than 20 plus CR, 22 on the trick shot, and I got 2 damage on the damage roll.
I'm only seeing
That's
8
weird.
more than damage if 19 is greater than. What's your roll setting set to? Is it public?
I
in
see
that program?
something different as well. I see 1 more damage if 27 greater than equal to 20 plus CR.
Okay, so that is it is rolling
It's
dice
different for each of us.
For each of us, fun.
Okay, so here I will break this tie with just a simple boy's sense motive check. A 25. Does that
Yes.
solve all our problems?
Yeah, roll your d8. Roll it in chat.
It's interesting that that's client
That's
side
beautiful
rolling.
roll, and I like it way
because-
better than what I got.
That's probably because of the update.
All right, 9 damage total then.
Yeah, so with that additional damage, you actually bring the beast down.
Ooh! I
And
I can't.
Nice.
I hit this claw as I fucking through the air, guys. Like I got,
Goodbye, robot.
I got 2 hands on this pistol. I'm falling backwards as it hits me with the claw. I hold one hand to my chest and I fire it straight into its maw, and the beast stumbles backwards.
And it is unconscious because you're using
I fall
non-lethal,
on the
right?
ground. Yeah, I'm non-lethal. He doesn't need to die. It's chill.
Yeah. So he is out of combat, but not dead. I
Now
will
we can
still
interrogate
mark him as defeated, though, just so you guys know. Okay. Mako. Sorry.
Mako's going to be like, "Get out of there, robot! Get out of there, robot! Get over here!"
It won't
My
hear
only
the field, so you have to actually repair it, don't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
And then he'll then change the target of his combat tracking to this.
Whoa.
Okay.
What about your friends?
Can shoot around, you guys.
You're sure
Well, I'm up in
about
the
that?
air. I'm up in
Yeah,
the
I'll
air too, so you can shoot underneath me.
I'll
But if you
shoot under
anything,
you.
You'll shoot me. That's where I'm at.
And then shoot right above you.
He's gonna
I'm
He's
just
gonna
saying
weave this shot in.
curve, bend the bullet.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Don't do it! Don't bend the bullet.
You gotta flick your wrist really hard to make that work.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Eris.
it's a
Just
rifle.
nail Eris over there.
The AI system in his mind is strong enough to to be able to tell when the optimal time
I'm
to take
sure.
a shot
And
is.
then I'm also sure it'll nail me in the ass.
Oh, and
think
that's-
it's
18.
fine.
You make contact as expected.
It's expected. I don't like
Never
this.
had doubted. There's like a split second where you like duck for some reason, and then Sensei's like floating up, and he shoots right between the two of you.
As Dirk lands from jumping back, that's when you take your shot.
Yeah.
And you deal 8 damage. Oh, shoot. Clicked a button, and it did bad things.
What a ridiculous pile of tomfoolery we are.
Sensei, is your turn.
Yeah, I'm not doing much here, am I? There's only one combatant right now that we know of.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep trying. Five over. And debuff it. Nope, I'm never gonna hit these things. I'm done.
Yeah, unfortunately the needle goes into the stairs below, just below the foot of the creature. It is the ghoul's turn. It's going to attempt to bite you. Bill.
Negative.
Negatory. Real is your turn.
Alright. Fully tuned. Don't think she wants to do this though. So she's going to strike with her solar needle again.
18's going to hit.
For 9 damage. Piercing.
Boom. You lunge forward. Skewered a little bit. As you pull.
And go ahead.
Yeah, as you pull the needle back, it's unfortunately still standing.
That's actually what she was hoping for. She gives it the quick jab and then kind of throws herself towards the wall, spinning to face it again. But trying to get... Actually, no. Sorry. I meant that way.
Okay. Are you
Kind
taking...
of stepping back a bit. And,
This is a 5-foot step, or...
yeah, 5 foot.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Eris's turn. She will take her pistol, switch targets. As a move action, she'll say "get him" and point at the creature that's at the door. That's going to hit. Damage. And the bullet seems to make contact, but the creature just sort of shrugs off, keeps shambling forward. Dirk, it's your turn.
I can't hurt him without knifing.
It is undead.
Careful, this one might explode soon.
I'll take up a defensive stance with Eris here. Way too close, Eris. Fall back!
What does get him do again?
It's a +1 to attack rolls against the target for 1 round.
Okay.
Yeah. And she can do that as long as she keeps using her move action. She can keep refreshing it.
That's all for me.
Okay. Mako, it's your turn.
Sorry, I haven't watched. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that one's dead. I was like, wait, where the fuck did this one come from? Like, oh yeah, that's the dead one I'm using as cover.
Yeah.
You spooked yourself. You looked up from loading your gun, and there was a ghoul in front of you. You were like, ah.
Yeah. All right, time to do what I call the old double shot. Going to take a full action. Try hit this thing twice. It does not actually roll the full 2 dice.
Yeah. So just, but
I'll
it
roll.
does roll it with the proper negative. So just roll the attack
Yeah.
again. So
There's
that
the second one.
The second one it will hit. So roll damage for just one of the 2 attacks.
6. And then he's keeping the robot next to him.
A glancing. Sensei.
Whoa. Anybody need a buff? Nope.
I mean, I love speed.
Like speed?
Make me
Okay.
fast.
You are now get +10 to your movement speed.
Yes!
Wow. Okay, that's my turn.
It is the ghoul's turn. Seeing that it's been unsuccessful in its attempts against this one that looks like stars, it is going to move towards the group of 2.
I'm standing in front of her with my arms crossed. Defensive stance, is that a thing?
It is, but you did use your you used your move, but I guess not your standard.
I didn't take a standard.
Yeah. So you could yeah. There is
All right.
essentially defensive
Defensive stance.
stance.
3 foot blue man.
So
I'll protect you.
here's what I'll do. I'm gonna roll a d10. Odds it's you, evens it's Eris.
What if I screech?
What is Screech?
I don't know. I wouldn't screech. That sounds uncool.
I said odds were you, evens were Eris, right?
I wouldn't want to say anything too embarrassing, so I guess I don't know. It's too late. He's upon us. I hesitated.
What's your bonus to AC because you're in the same space?
I actually have a -2 because we're in the same space.
Well, he's lunging after Eris's throat. So.
Oh, she does not get any bonuses either.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter because the bite goes a little low, and his teeth sink into her armor rather than her throat. Real, your target, your quarry has changed targets.
Man, she's gonna make fun of me.
In this quick moment, can Real try and get a sense as to how close it feels to death? Does it look as damaged as the others when they exploded, or does it still seem...
It's looking pretty close to exploding time.
Okay.
I mean, visibly, one of its arms is kind of dangling, a little bit useless. When it lunged at Eris, that arm kind of just flopped around rather than really doing anything with purpose.
So, being fully graviton attuned then. 5, 10, 15, 20. Real steps back just a bit and holds out her bladed hand, and all of the energy, even some of the light in the room around her, feels like it begins to bend in and toward her. And for specifically, he has to fortitude save. I don't know why it's not showing the correct save, or be pulled 10 feet toward me.
So,
As gravity and the space-time of this room, I am shifting between me and him.
So
Immune to fortitude.
Yes, however, it says unless the effect works on objects or is harmless. So, does he take damage? I don't think
No,
so.
it doesn't do any damage.
It just pulls him 10 feet.
It's just a movement.
Yeah. So it still impacts. That's gonna fail. So he moves 10 feet towards you.
Yeah. And as he gets dragged, and I could have done this to any number of creatures within 20 feet of me, but that's the only one.
As a consequence,
I don't target that one.
Isn't it any creature within?
It's any I choose.
Oh, okay.
I get to
say
pick
you've got an unconscious combatant that's just gonna fly towards you and hit the ground in front of you.
Yeah, no. And as the thing gets pulled across the room toward her, he calls out, "Dirk, while it's between us." And that's her turn.
It's now.
Mako while it's between us.
Eris is gonna take a 5-foot step. Or no, she's not gonna move because it'll give her a +1 if she does get him and then rolls to attack. So she's gonna do exactly that. Get him. And roll. That's going to hit. Damage. As she again makes another little nick into one of its tendons. Dirk, it is your turn. Now, I will say, so you've put in this switchblade as if it was like a dagger, right?
Yeah.
So daggers can be thrown. I will let you throw that switchblade.
I was thinking that as well, but that's sort of a final piece, and I do believe that's our time. As I step right here, I'm gonna miss. I just can feel it on the wind. And I just take the switchblade, chuck it, hand over hand.
It's
explode, you son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Do I make this a trick shot? How close? It looks really bad.
Yeah.
Wait, why would it matter? I can just make it a trick shot. I don't know why I'm asking this question. It doesn't take anything away from me. Ooh.
That's gonna hit. So
and then the tricky portion?
Yeah. So do your tricky portion as the blade flies through the air gracefully in an arc. No trick.
I look like a fool out there.
Roll.
I didn't look
roll
cool,
for damage.
Okay. 4 damage.
As the blade sinks into the skull, and it just turns and stares at you with the knife sticking out of its skull at you. Mako, it's your turn.
Mako, it's all to you.
Yeah,
commune.
This thing has a 10-foot blast radius, right?
Yeah. That's why I pulled it toward me.
You can't move after taking your shot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That, I pulled it away from him so it didn't explode on him, but,
Well, if you're going to take damage, I'm going to take damage.
Whatever
Mako,
you need, Macho Man.
Mako takes the magazine out of his rifle as he has to reload.
Okay.
Wow.
That's your move?
That's his move action.
Yep, and then he attacks. Like, I got this one, like always.
What's that lie?
Set it up for you.
21 to hit.
Just do it!
Roll your damage.
Damn the odds! I deal 4 damage with my switchblade. Real quick, just like after he does his damage.
No. So, Dirk, you've thrown the dagger. It sinks into this creature's skull. It turns, looks at you, and Mako, you take that opportunity of its distraction, and you see an opening to shoot it through the heart, or what would be its heart, and you pull the trigger, and the bullet flies through, and it explodes in a burst of flames. Oh, what is that doing? So reflex saves, yeah.
Since I was just ready. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, so you need to succeed. You're not going to succeed. So immediately it's 3 points of fire damage. I don't think you get half, Dirk. I think it's just you're both I'm gonna add that burning condition real quick.
He takes full damage unless he had improved evasion. Improved evasion makes it so if you fail, you only take half.
Yeah. Okay. So you both took 3 points of fire damage. This creature's dead. That effectively again puts us out of combat. Let's roll d4s and then reflex saves, each of you, Dirk and Rill. Rill, you take 3 more points of fire damage, but you're no longer on fire. Dirk, you take 2 points of fire damage and you're still on fire. So do another d4 and then reflex save.
Wait, what is it that is there any action that you can do to help somebody put a fire out, like an aid?
Yeah.
Stop, drop, and roll.
The first one I wasn't going to allow an aid, but yes, now you can attempt to aid him as well. Eris is going to aid him. For each aid, I'm going to just say it adds a flat bonus. So,
Mako yells at him.
Yeah, I'm aiding.
Yeah.
Yep, aiding.
Stop, drop, and roll, Dirk.
But I do it with my psychokinetic hand. My psychokinetic hand.
Cool guys aren't supposed to get caught in an explosion.
You just feel a force smacking the fire out on you.
Why did you step up to it? I pulled it away from you so this didn't happen.
Drop and roll, drop and roll.
Have you made those rolls, Dirk, or because I'm not? And the d4 of damage. So 1 more point of
Drop
damage.
and roll.
At this point,
Yeah.
Real has come over and is also going to start aiding on this third one.
Mako's just still shouting.
As she's berating him for stepping up.
Yeah, I'm still aiding with my psychokinetic hand.
I keep cutting out. I'm like, oh, I'm too young to die. Why don't you guys love me enough to put it out?
There's
Stop,
3
drop,
of us
and
helping
roll.
you.
Okay.
Get on the fucking ground.
I am.
Ah, there you go.
Okay.
Why are you so flammable?
All that fur.
It's all that fur.
It's got kind of a brown tinge to it now.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely smell the smell of burnt skittermander fur.
You alright? And she'll hold the hand out to help you up.
Slap your hand away.
Does anybody need some vigor or something?
I need some space.
A healing?
I've been very, very badly damaged. I could certainly. My body's only taken a small amount, but.
Oh, you want your body cured or your vigor returned?
The vigor, I suppose. Stamina.
So it should be 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier. I don't know why it says damage.
Do I click that?
Yeah, I don't know either. I might set it up wrong.
Did you? So if you go to your spell book, interesting. Did you click on it in your spell book?
Yeah.
Weird.
That should tide me over for a little bit. Thank you. I'd say. Nice shots, Mako.
Oh, I could have clicked it. I'm gonna just click it just for fun. I can click this, and it does it right there.
Ah, there we go.
Healing. I did set it up right.
Okay, yeah. It's kind of weird that it says damage, but I think that's
Yeah,
the
but
system
there
not
you
the-
can see there it says healing right there.
Yeah.
Sensei, I could use some patching up as well.
It's
Okay.
interesting that all of this is barricaded by the
Hold on, I gotta go
door.
look over the
as
couch.
if
Well, you can have
they're
that second
trying
one.
to keep something out.
Thank you, Sensei. I gotta clamber over this stuff now.
Or were we trying to keep something in?
No, we weren't even here.
No, the body was here, attached to this worker thing. But he must have used it before he was infected or whatever and barricaded the doorway. Which makes me wonder this doorway must be a dead end.
I'll inspect this body. Remember the eggs.
Yes.
I look over at you, I realize we're standing too close.
She doesn't seem to give a crap
I know.
about that sort of distance or thing. It doesn't even phase her.
I know. I go sit on a barrel over here and light a cigarette. Sort of contemplate the scene.
I didn't look
Take it
safe
this-
at all.
Mako, we've got another device here. This one in the same state as the other.
Let's see what we're dealing with this time.
If you could
Yeah,
get this one
fix my
working, could be
robot.
quite useful.
So as you take a closer look at this particular robot or exoskeleton, you can clearly see that there's parts of it that are sort of coated in more caked on blood, and the arm is sort of broken and detached. It just clearly went through some sort of combat. The red light is sort of just constantly blinking on it. It appears to be up by the sort of head area of the robot.
I haven't seen one like this. I haven't seen one of these in a while.
Yeah. Roll me. We'll do engineering. 'Cause this is the robot thing.
Nice roll.
Yes, you're familiar with this model.
Yes, this looks to be the standard Circle Systems miner exoskeleton. It's used in mining operations to help lift heavy loads and drill in some cases if actual miners are working in the tunnels. It is not meant for combat, and you can clearly see, even a cursory glance, you're probably thinking that red light, although you're not familiar with the specific model's user manual, it's probably a critical failure light, similar to the blinking light that was on the dash of the truck.
Yeah, this thing's running into some critical failure of some sort. I would have to actually spend some time to look at it to figure out what.
Yeah.
Even if I could get this thing to work, it wouldn't help us in combat unless we needed something to really heavy to lift or dig a hole.
I mean,
Thinking
as
more
you're
for the
like
ship, but
taking a closer look at the robot, you do notice that there is like hydraulic fluid leaking onto the floor beneath it. So it is clearly been put out of commission. Yeah.
We got hydro leakage over here. That thing's out of commission.
Okay, so I made sure this thing was really dead because I think it was just unconscious, and then I study it or harvest it for whatever's harvestable.
Ooh, harvest, yes.
That's true. I'll let you do what you're going to do with him, but I'm also going to look at this exoskeleton thing and see if there's anything worth scavenging from it.
hell, the truck too, for that matter.
To fix my robot. Robot ally.
Finding pieces wherever we go.
I feel like Dr. Northgood when he comes to scavenging things.
Where's your elephant?
I'm actually useful in combat.
Yeah. So, Sensei, roll me a life sciences check. Okay.
Really bad rolls today.
Yeah, really bad rolls. So,
Are they two ones in a row while trying to put yourself out on fire?
Oh, yeah.
That was bad.
The creature is, helpless and can't really do anything about what you're attempting to do with it. You open it up and quickly realize that the physiology is very similar to the physiology of the Kefek that you did acid sacs from, and it appears to have some sort of corresponding sac that glows dimly in the darkness and is actually quite warm to the touch. Unfortunately, your tentacles aren't steady and you're just not quite quick enough in sort of extracting it properly and making sure that it's completely sealed up, because the sac sort of leaks out quickly and the heat quickly dissipates, and the ooze that was inside of it just kind of falls to the floor and is inert.
Yep.
Mako, I'll take your 24 engineering check that you've already rolled for that. Let me just do a quick reference to this. Yeah, you find 100 UPBs, so that's the universal polymer base units.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know that, or at least material that's sort of like equivalent to that you could transfer to that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and you know that
Right.
although repairing your droid does not cost those credits, it would certainly cost things if you had to make more major repairs. Those are still handy for you.
Yeah. Eventually,
just-
I'll be making guns.
Yeah, but it does take a significant amount of time. Mark, are you moving there? Or Sensei, are you moving to that spot?
I guess I did.
Okay, so I'm gonna move you back a little bit. And we're going to do some rolls. I need you to roll me stealth.
Yeah, I thought I was just going to get eggs.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, great. I'm done with this character.
Yeah, they definitely hear you. Can I get you to roll perception as well? Game's lagging a little bit. Oops. Yeah. So you, as you're approaching, you manage to take one step forward when you see rushing towards you more of the creatures. And at this point, we will need to roll initiative. Your combat state. Your combat state. Toggle your combat state.
Oh boy.
Dirk's
least
ally
Dirk's
is in
quick up.
danger.
It's actually slightly unfortunate you're going before them because you might not have the ability to like know that they're doing anything.
What are you talking about, Sensei? I immediately know. Sensei immediately communicates with the commune.
I don't know that I know yet. I don't know that I know yet. Well, I saw one.
I can't see.
Yeah,
I can't
so
see what you see. So
If I saw
from what
one,
I was
I'll
hearing-
shoot out alarm.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll just be holding then. So we'll still go first, or as first as we can.
What is mine? I don't. Did mine even roll?
No, it doesn't look like
No,
yours
you have to roll
rolled.
it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, Mako. So Sensei, what do you say to the party as you see these creatures rushing towards you? Because you do have a split moment to call out.
Down the tunnel. There's more.
2 move actions. 10, 20.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
25.
whoa.
Whoa. Hold on a sec,
sorry.
Dirk. You're not first.
All right,
in
take
the-
me back. Take me back.
You're not
I'm
first.
sorry. Dirk
goes
is
first.
Dirk is
Okay, Mako, you are first. Let me know if you can't move the robot, because then I'll. No wait.
I can move the robot.
Okay.
So wait, for my information, what specifically did I just hear Sensei communicate to me?
Down in the tunnel, there's more.
Okay.
And you know, because you were doing work around that vehicle, you know that there was a sort of like
Yeah, I know what he's
tunnel.
referencing.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'll. Because he said he wasn't in like danger yet, he's not gonna like move super fast. Like, oh, all right, let's go over there. 5. Is this like difficult terrain?
Yes, it is. And I
That's
will
5.
remind you that he did say that there are more.
Yeah, he said there's more, but he didn't say help me.
Okay.
That's 5, 15, 25. I will take a double move, so that's 25 right there. 35 and 40.
Oh, so you are hustling with a double move.
Well, he's like moving slowly while doing the double move.
How can you move slowly while doing a double move?
I think it was
see.
because he was still in the middle of the furniture at the end of his first. It hurried him forward.
Yeah, 40. So that's 40 right there. 45, 50,
Yeah.
60. And then the robot's just hovering, right?
Yeah, so it flies, so it ignores that difficult terrain there.
Excellent. So 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't see anything, so it'll move some more. 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. That is Mako's and the droid's turn.
Okay, Dirk. Oh,
All right, we're busting out now.
my
And
encounter tracker is not working again.
And
Fun times.
20. Wait, it's not my turn. Oh, quest, please.
Oh yeah, let
Your
me just. It's because my combat tracker is not working again.
25.
I tried turning that setting on.
50. 60.
So, did you count your?
70, 75, 80,
That's.
85, 90, and a trick shot.
What the hell?
10. So, to move into
as
difficult.
as I slide through the tunnel and take a shot around the corner.
To move through difficult terrain, it's only when you leave, not when you enter, right?
Oh, is it? I counted all the squares as 10.
It's entering into
Okay.
is the
Yeah,
10.
entering into 10, 20. So right here is 25. What's your full
Yeah, that's what I
movement
counted.
speed?
If I use Scamper, 100.
Oh yes, that's right. You're using Scamper. So how many? What? That's your total movement if you do 2 moves and Scamper, right?
Yes, let me double check.
Because if you use both
Oh,
actions,
sorry, I'm on 40. Where was I getting the extra 10? Oh, Sensei was giving me the extra 10 the other day. So here, 80. I can end here.
Okay. So that's 8. So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. You're actually 1 square back. Whoa.
I've been sent through the wall. You took me somewhere.
Yeah,
And then I couldn't get back because I don't have that kind of provision.
I think I moved you to that spot and you moved at the same time and it like doubled the movement. That's
we
weird.
we slingshotted me through the wall. Okay, well I've still got a beat on this fucker.
Yeah, so and you still do have your so you can do a trick attack. Jesus Christ. Make your trick attack.
Comprehended turning around, and he's already moved all the way over there and is shooting.
Yeah, you
Like-
turn around and all you see is a blue blur as Dirk just fucking
That's what they call me, the
books
blue
it.
blur.
Unfortunately,
but
the
I'm not gonna
14
hit.
is not going to hit, is it?
Wow.
Hits
All
the
that.
floor below it.
All that to look uncool.
Um.
I'm here, Sensei.
Okay.
Not used to not being able to sense anything. Don't know why these things don't show up at all.
Yeah, so you don't hit, so it's the first crab's turn. And seeing you attack its partner.
Well, when you can't sense things, you gotta think smart, Sensei.
It dives underneath the ground and pops up beside both of you. And it is going to attack Dirk with a claw as it emerges. Roll 7 points of slashing damage. Eris's turn. She's going to double move, I think. So, that's 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, or 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's her turn. It's the other crab's turn. It's as well as going to dive into the ground below its feet and emerge adjacent to Sensei, and it's going to attack a bite. Roll again to see if it confirms.
Confirm.
Confirms. Your damage.
The little coin that flipped. That's cool.
I don't know why it flipped a coin there. Oh. So don't, it's 21 points of damage and you're burned. The burn is 1d2.
Sensei!
Yep, that's its turn. Sensei, it is your turn. You can... Full withdrawal is still a thing as well. Reminder.
That's the only way that I'm not gonna have an attack of opportunity is full withdrawal, right?
Yeah.
All right. But I don't have to take the full distance, so I'm just gonna with full withdrawal back to here. That's my turn.
Okay. Real. Your friends have rushed out of the room.
Mildly confused, but hearing gunshots, understands enough. 5, let's see, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, yep, and 50. That's my double move, because I move 25 right now, because my heavy.
Okay. Top of the round, Mako.
And Graviton attune.
Okay. Graviton attune. Mako, it's your turn.
Right, this cavern. If I was to get on top of this vehicle, could I still see down it?
Yes, you could.
Alright. That's what he's going to do. He's going to climb up top to this thing.
Okay. Can I get you to make an acrobatics check?
Yes.
Or I guess you're like you just spent your whole movement basically, right?
Yeah, that's
like
fine.
Yeah. I mean, if you were gonna try and move more than just that one square, then yeah. But no, you're fine. Okay.
Alright. That's all I want to do. He just wanted to get on top of this.
Yep. And you do have line of sight to complete line of sight to the one that's standing directly beside Dirk. The other one would have partial cover against you.
Well, that's who he's going to attack. The one he has sight on. Oh. Oof.
Unfortunately, you're kind of in an awkward position, and when you go to pull the trigger, you lift the gun a little bit.
Alright, so the grenade on the robot.
Yes.
How many of those does he have?
That's a good question. I don't think I put the amount in there, did I?
No.
I will see he had 3, so you have 2 left.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna have him attack this square right here.
Okay.
Between the 2 crabs.
Okay.
So, right here. And attack. 13.
So that's going to miss the AC of the square, because I believe it's 15 to not have it bounce around. So we're gonna roll a d8. 3, 1, 2, 3. So it actually lands immediately adjacent to, like, on top of that guy.
Yep.
As your throw goes short. So him, Dirk, and the other one, they're all entangled. Roll, I believe it's 2d4 to determine how long. 7 rounds. Dirk, you are entangled for 7 rounds. That's -2 to AC.
God damn it!
You can only move half your speed.
I didn't mean
-2 to attack rolls, reflex saves, initiative checks, and dex-based skills. it should do everything but the. Oh no, it doesn't apply that. Why you no update? Dirk, the robot behind you has lobbed a grenade right in front of you. It's exploded, and you're covered in this sticky goo that's causing your fur to mat and be quite annoying.
Am I no longer allowed to full withdraw?
You are entangled. You cannot run or charge. A withdrawal is normally a full action. Run and charge are also full actions. Though I will say
I'm
that
gonna strangle you later.
you cannot withdraw. Well slowed. Like that.
Fuck. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Fuck, am I really gonna take it?
I mean, you still get your mobility bonus.
Yeah.
Just double check that there's not a associated with. There is, because it's supposed to be an area of effect thing that just sort of happens. Same with most other grenades. Oh no, you can save. So roll a reflex save.
Oh, I get a reflex save?
So
Please.
hold on a sec. So let's put
Please.
Oh! That's actually going to succeed, and it's even lower than it should be right now. So you're not entangled.
Full withdraw. Full withdraw.
Yeah. These guys, I mean, I don't think they even have the ability to...
Step back, guys. They're charging full steam ahead. We'll catch them here at the pass. Filter right in. Mako, get a good angle from that body over there.
One of them's going to succeed at not being entangled.
You said get behind the body?
Over there, Mako. Good angle. On the cave. Your sniper. Put it together.
Yeah. That crab's turn. It's gonna move up to your robot.
No.
Yep. It's going to swing at it with its claws. Furiously. Yeah, that hits. Deal 11 points of slashing damage. So it's gonna go to 1 hit point. And now we get a lovely droid damage roll. So mark that its sensors are. So in the, I think, did I put it in the about section or no?
You put some stuff in here.
Yeah, I'll have to update it. So things that can be damaged are power core, sensors, weapons, target tracking. and thrusters. So it's been pushed down one stage on sensors.
Alright.
And I have a handout for that. Yeah. So it can still move. It's Eris's turn. She's occupying the same space as
Right back,
Dirk
Eris.
now. She's going to fire off a shot at the one that's adjacent to the droid. She's going to hit for 5 damage. Jesus. Keep doing that. Okay. She's going to... Oh, Dirk, get out of the way. Going to... Oh. She does that. That. That's exactly a 30 as she falls in behind Sensei's, looking over, kind of looking over the crowded line sight down towards the tunnel. And that's going to be her turn. It's the other crab's turn. Wait, that one dives into the ground below. Does not merge. Sensei, it is your turn.
Okay. The other one disappeared. We don't know where it went.
Yes, you saw it just barely. You saw it dive into the ground.
Okay.
And disappear.
All right. I'm moving up on top of this truck too.
Okay.
Put. I'll go right there. And I will buff. AC, enhancement bonus, or movement. Who wants it?
I don't need it.
Or blind sense sound 60 foot.
I don't really need it.
Dirk.
Yes.
Real?
please.
Which
Sorry,
one you want?
I was broken again.
Blind sense,
Oh, yeah.
10-foot movement.
I don't.
AC. Give Real the AC.
Give who?
Real the AC.
Okay, Real, you have +1 AC.
Roger that. Basic booster.
That's my turn.
HC.
How's the wounds and vigor work on this again? I'm at half.
Yeah. So if any of your healing, you can heal.
I have no healing left.
Oh, you have no healing capabilities left, or spells?
You're gone again.
And
Oh,
he
I'm
went
gone,
bye
man.
bye.
Oh no, I do have healing. I have healing touch.
Yeah. So can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Nope. Yes.
Yep.
Damn. I jinxed it positively.
Okay. Yeah, so your healing, for your healing touch, the flat amount can be done to get vigor back. If you want hit points back, you need to
Yeah, no, I know that part. It's either 5 stamina or 2 hit points. I wrote down what you said.
Yeah.
But I meant I'm half hit points. Do I have anything else happening to me right now?
Yeah, so you're wounded. So I just applied the statuses to you. So
Okay, you did. I don't know where you did that at.
yeah. If you right click on the token, the icon that looks like a person in a bubble with light shining out, those are all the statuses. I'm gonna have them automatically apply. I just quickly disabled that because the people you're fighting against, they only have wounds basically. They don't have.
Okay, good enough. As long as you got it on there. Good.
Yeah. So that'll impact everything you roll, and I think we forgot last time. So you need to roll a 1d2 to take burn, and then a reflex save. So 1 point of fire damage, and then a reflex save. Yeah, you're fine. You're no longer on fire.
Okay.
Turn that off. There you go. So that was your turn. Now it's Rill's turn.
All right. I was going to try and get up in here a bit more. 10, 15, 20, 25, if that diagonal's okay. Or do I need to go more around that corner?
That's fine.
Round 2 of her thing. And as she comes along the wall, sort of pushes past Dirk in between Mako, more on the side of the car, notices that Sensei is wounded, and instead of advancing further, takes a defensive stance, posing to block the traffic and attack anything that might get in her reach. As she calls out, Mako, you can get your bot back. I'll hold the front.
Okay. Mako, is your turn.
Mako's the Mako. Well, for one thing, since we're at the top of the round, I think we should end for tonight.
Oh, yes, it is. Right about there. So, with this ongoing skirmish, we will leave it there for tonight. And hopefully, the Discord gods shine upon us for next session and we have less technical difficulties.
They weren't very nice. That Discord was not very nice to us tonight.
No.
At least it wasn't like the program we're playing on.
Well,
we've had some issues there too, but it's because I was dumb and updated when I should not have. Anyways, thank you so much for watching.